I almost punched Kyle in his face twice. He deserved it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Discussions with Dawson. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, thank you for supporting the channel. If you are returning and you've missed me, or whatever it is, shout out to you. You guys are amazing. You've been rocking me for a while. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You already know what it is. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. With that being said, I would like to jump straight into today's discussion, which is friendship, right? So, over the years, I've watched a lot of people heavily throw around friendship. This is my friend, this is my day one, my best friend. I don't know how you guys do it. Not that friends are exhausting. The burden of friendship it's not a burden per se. It's an amazing thing. When you have somebody you can trust and you depend on, that's amazing. That is wholeheartedly a blessing in itself. You don't realize what it's like to not have friends, and you guys have plenty of friends. It's great. I've been in a situation where I didn't have friends, and I've been in a situation where I have plenty of friends. In all honesty, I like my circle, my upper tier circle of like best friends. 2 is minimum. Why? Because it's easier, it's less stress, and it's less headache. And plus, I like to make sure all my good friends vibe right. So we all hang out. It's nothing less than an epic time, right? So let's get into a few things I think a lot of people need to realize when being a best friend or when being a good friend. There was a situation at my job where the person who's now a great friend of mine, her name is Precious. Precious passed out. Precious had to be taken to the hospital. All of her coworkers were there. They told me what happened, but her job dropped the ball and they didn't know what hospital she went to. Now, me and Precious had just begun our friendship journey together. I was close with her. She's great. She's one of the people that I actually look forward to going to work to chill with and working with. She went to the hospital, nobody knew. Took me all of 3 minutes to figure out the hospital and leave a couple of messages, which, by the way, didn't get to her. Thanks, hospital communication system. You suck ass. Anyway, but yeah, a few things go through my mind, right, in situations like that. And I'm gonna share a few stories, by the way. This is gonna be a very story-heavy episode. If she passes away, right, who's going to tell her family that she passed away? I don't know if any of her coworkers or managers or the job itself would call her house and be like, hey, so-and-so passed away, right? And I know jobs do in case of emergency, but in all honesty, I don't know if they actually follow through with that shit. Being that I actually pick up Precious and drop her off and her family sees me so they have a face to who I am, I felt like that would fall on me. Now, am I happy to do it? Of course not. There's nothing I just don't want to do it. But I'm her friend. It's only right that as a friend, I be that bearer of said news. Because I've seen a lot of Law and Order. I've seen a lot of real life stories. I've seen a lot of social media stories where it's like, hey, I don't know where this person is. I don't know what happened. And people fall through the cracks, which isn't cool. So when you are a real friend, you have to make that notification. That's a heavy notification, but that's your friend. They live in your mind and in your heart, even if something did happen. They're constantly on your thoughts. That's something that comes with being a best friend, which shout out to Precious because we're now really good friends. I'm her best friend. She's one of my best friends. It's a blessing. She makes my day better at work as well as throughout the day. She's fucking great. And I hope you guys have a friend that makes your day better or your work day better or whatever it is. I hope they make that day better. But that's that story. Moving on to the next story. My best friend Javon, he's gay, right? When this first happened, I didn't know how to take it, but it's now it's a badge of honor. If he has company, right? He sends me a picture. He sends me their home address that he's gotten from them. He sends me their phone number, and he sends me if they are linking up at his house or their house, that location. In case of shit happening. And I don't mind. It's great. I am the violent friend who literally has no issue here. But it had been brought up recently that what happens if they don't communicate with you after they meet the person. And I'm here to tell you, you get violent. I have some very heavily violent tendencies, which I haven't exercised in a while for the safety of others and my freedom. So yeah, in particular, there was one situation where another friend, Diana, had to see. Now, Diana's going to hear this and she's going to start laughing immediately. Javon had a friend. I dropped him off to this person's house, and Javon went MIA. So me and Diana were chilling the following day, and she hadn't said anything about Javon, which is unusual because they were really close at that moment when this happened. So I was talking to her and I was like, yo, you speak to Javon? She's like, nah, not since we dropped him off. And I was just like, that was like 10 hours ago. Okay. I'm going to call him and see what's going on. And I called him and he didn't answer. Immediate panic started to, start to take place. And I process emotions very differently. So I immediately go straight to the worst so I can now be the logical person in the situation. Now, on Javon's voicemail, I don't know if he still has this voicemail, but on his voicemail, it was a recording of me. And for word, this is what I said. Hey, Javon, my watch says 4:21 currently. You have 24 hours to call me back before I come looking for you. And when I come looking for you, whoever you're with, including yourself, is getting an ass whooping for making me have to come get you. So if you're in good health and in good spirits, I suggest you call me back within this 24-hour period and I lose my shit. Love you. Bye. Click. Diana was with me. She immediately was like, damn, that's crazy. But I don't leave voicemails. I hate leaving voicemails. Why? Because it sounds awkward as hell to me. The only time I leave a voicemail is when it's important and it's business related. In business, I feel like you should leave voicemails. In personal life, send a text. If it's not an emergency, send a text. Because I feel like texts get replied to faster than voicemails. Because I've looked at that voicemail for like a few days and been like, I know it ain't important. They probably just want some money. 3 minutes later, Javon called me. Hey, I'm okay. Just let you know I'm good. Or he texted me. I can't remember what exactly happened, but he texted me. And it was hilarious. I would have kicked down the door and be like, hey, the gay guy you're on top of, he's got to go now. And I'd have punched homeboy in the face. And then Javon got to get punched in the face. Everybody got to get punched that's in that house because it's just, you made me worry. When you're a friend, I honestly worry about you. You're in my heart. You're in my thoughts constantly. I worry about you. I need to make sure you're good because shit happens. And in this day and age, I'm trying to avoid shit happening to my people. But I can't protect everybody. I can't be there for everybody. So at least grant me the peace of mind that I'm doing a decent enough job keeping you safe. Right? That was that situation. And Javon, till this day, he still does it. If he ever a question of who he's spending time with, he sends me all the information. Period. Oh, who's that leave now? Kyle. My good friend Kyle. Kyle and Diana go hand in hand. If Diana is my left hand, Kyle is my right hand. They might be the longest friends I've had. And in all honesty, there's nothing they can't have from me or ask me for because we are just that close. Kyle, in his infinite wisdom, decided to disappear for a whole day. Right? I almost punched Kyle in his face twice. He deserved it. Kyle decided to go hook up with a friend of his who I'm cool with now. She's pretty cool. She's actually really cool. Kyle decided to hook up with said friend and didn't tell me what was going on. Now, in this time frame, Kyle is a guy. Kyle is my best friend, like I've stated before. Me and Kyle have used each other for lies throughout the years. Hey, where were you? I was with Dawson. Hey, where were you? I was with Kyle. Usually the way this works is you tell your friend that they're included in the lie. I've done it. He's done it. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people have done it. All niggas do it, period. Right? So, imagine my shock when Kyle's girlfriend calls me and is like, hey, you speak to Kyle? No. She said, hey, are you with Kyle? I haven't seen Kyle for like 2 days. I've talked to him recently, but I haven't seen him. Huh. What's going on? Well, Kyle didn't come home last night. What do you mean he didn't come home? He didn't come home. He's not here, and I haven't spoken to him, and his parents don't know where he is. So I'm assuming that you, as his best friend, would know where he is. All right, let me look into it. I'm gonna make a few phone calls, and I'll call you back. Now, the way this works is because I'm the best friend, I'm going to find out if he's okay. And why the fuck am I not notified of this shit? Like, this is aggravating me. It takes me for my peace of mind, right? So I call Kyle first, no answer. I call a few other friends, no answer. I call Kyle like 10 more times before I start to really dig into my CIA bag, right? Kyle hits me back. He's like, yo, what's good? You need anything? Yo, my dude, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What's up? Bruh, people are looking for you and they calling me. What's going on? Call me. I can't call right now. Bruh, call me. He's like, I'm busy right now. And I'm just like, yo, if you are in good health, I'm going to fuck you up. Because this is stressful. When you're texting, you don't know who's on the other end of that line, right? And I'm texting him, and he's not calling. I'm calling him, he's not answering. I'm aggravated. Long story short, I finally see homeboy, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck were you? Just like that. No, hey, where the fuck were you? Oh, I was with Shorty. You had people worrying about you because you decided to get some buns, my dude? Buns. Like, that's how you want to handle this? Like, why would you do this to me? First of all, I'm the usual suspect. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, what? Why would you do that? That's not cool. Granted, after he explained to me in explicit detail what we're knowing, I get it. But don't do that. You don't do things like that. We're friends. You're supposed to tell me ahead of time, hey, I'm going to be off the grid for a little while. If I don't hit you back by said time, hey, shit happened. That was squashed. So, no, that's Precious, that's Kyle, that's Javon. Lo and behold, Miss Diana. Old dirty Dee Dee herself. I love Diana wholeheartedly, but Diana does not know how to just hit somebody up and text them, hey, I'm bored, want to talk to you. Me and Diana's relationship is best described as everybody thinks we're together. We're not. It's funny. I enjoy it. Diana has been married. And even while Diana was married, if something happened to Diana, they come to me before they go to her husband. That is not only a badge of honor, that is also concerning as hell. Because why am I the usual suspect? Why am I the prime suspect when shit happens? I wholeheartedly don't like that. Anyway, on this particular story, Diana hit me up after a day of me sleeping all day, basically. I had worked like 36 hours prior to that, and I was tired. So I slept for 10 hours, and I wake up at like 10 o'clock. Diana texts me, hey bro, what's going on? How was your day? My day's fine. What's going on? Nothing. It was really hot today. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty hot. It was like 80 something. And she kept texting about it being so hot. If me and Diana had a different dynamic, like if we were friends with benefits, I would take this as a booty call text because she kept repeating hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And lo and behold, it was only like 80 something degrees. It wasn't even that hot. It was just muggy as hell outside. So after about the fifth text of how hot it is and how uncomfortably hot today was, I start to get dressed because I'm thinking this is a cold. You're about to get your ass beat. Somebody's about to get your ass beat when I get to your house. And I texted, hey, you home? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right. And I'm grabbing my keys to leave the house. I'm fully dressed and I stop. Something tells me to stop and just ask her something. And what I asked her was, is this a cry for help? Because if it is, I need to know what's going on. Now, if she said, hey, it was really hot again after I asked you if this was a cry for help, when I get to your house and whoever's there, I don't give a damn if it's a baby, I don't give a damn if it's a 7-year-old kid, I don't give a damn if it's a grandma who's 107, I don't give a damn if Jesus is there. Everybody getting the fuck beat out of them. Period. You forced this hand. So I asked her again. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Is this a cry for help? She said, no, I'm just bored. You're just bored? Yeah, I just wanted to say hi and talk to you. Diana, you don't know what you was about to do. I was about to go to jail for you. What? You couldn't just say, hey, bro, I'm bored. Want to talk? What's up? She's like, I didn't. I thought that'd be uncomfortable. Of all the things we have discussed, you thought that would be the most uncomfortable thing? Really? Anyway, when I seen Diana, I was like, why would you do that? Like, you had me worried. She was like, I didn't realize that was a cry for help. Bitch, it was 80 something degrees. It wasn't that hot. It was just muggy. And I showed her the thread, and she's like, yeah, that does look suspicious. No shit, Sherlock. I think we've established that. What is wrong with you? And now, thanks to that uncomfortable ass conversation, we've had the conversation of if something happens, that's her code word. Hey, it's really hot today. So if you're with Diana and she texts me and you look over and it looks like she's saying it's really hot today, be careful. Because I might come out of nowhere and beat the hell out of you. But yeah, that's when you're a best friend, when you're a good friend, this is what you have to do. These are the things you have to look out for. You have to prepare and help somebody with their mental health. You know, you take responsibility for that person. Being a friend is an incredible honor because when you're dope ass friends, you can do dope ass things. Me, Kyle, and Diana, we've hung out plenty of times. Kyle's just been like, yo, I'm bored, I want to go out and get dressed. And I get dressed, and we would just get in the car. And if Kyle decided to go to Cuba or Texas, that's where the fuck we're going. No questions asked, period. You know how dope that is to have somebody you trust that much? That no matter what happens, we're in this together, we're just good. Diana's been bored. Diana's been like, yo, I'm coming to be bored with you. Diana's come to my house. I've been ass naked asleep, and she's just been in the room chilling. I'm bored. And we just have fun being bored together. You don't realize how important or how good it feels to have good people around you. And I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying this. Having a stable friendship is super dope. It's super amazing. You guys don't even realize how much it benefits you to have a good support system, like good friends in your corner. Super cool. But that's what this video is about. The friendship dynamic, what it means to have a real friend in your corner. You know, I would be texting people and I'd be like, yo, this feels off. Are you okay? How's your mental health? How are you doing? Did you eat today? What's going on? And people would be like, yo, thank you. I'm good. I'm just stressed about this, and this. That's what friendship is. You have to know your friends better than your friends know themselves. I can look at my friends and tell you exactly what they're thinking. Hey, this person's thinking about having sex. This person's worried about their kids. This person hasn't eaten in a few hours. They're kind of hungry. It's what friends do. Real friends do things like this. And a lot of y'all don't realize it because you don't have real friends. So it is what it is. A few things. I'm working on merch again. That was a whole headache and a half. I might be doing a podcast soon with Precious, which is super dope. Be on the lookout for that. I'll keep you guys updated on this if that happens. Me and my good friend Ham will possibly doing a podcast together, so be on the lookout for that as well. Me and him also stream together, so if you like and you want to follow me on Twitch, it's Blackjack1204 on Twitch. I also stream on YouTube, but I don't really be on there like that because I do this on YouTube. So there's that. What else? That's about it. So the merch, the 2 podcasts I'm working on. Yeah, if you have a friend, feel free to hit them up and be like, hey, how you doing? How's your mental health? Have you eaten today? What's going on? Simple things like that make your friendship that much more epic. It's the simple things that really make a friendship really seem like it's borderline a relationship, basically. But that's this episode of Discussions with Dawson. Don't forget to do better, be better, stay better. Peace.